Hi, I'm Nick Davidson, the Director of Athletics at Aquinas College. It is no surprise that we have special students here at Aquinas, not only on the court, field, track, or in the pool, but also in the classroom, around our beautiful campus and in the community. We want to share some of their stories with you in a new series called Getting Acquainted. You'll get to learn about some of our student athletes, coaches, and students in various ways and see what makes them and Aquinas so special. We hope you enjoy Getting Acquainted. Go Saints! We're here with sophomore Brianna Trepins, women's lacrosse player, and biology major here at Aquinas College. You had mentioned at one point that you weren't sure you would be a collegiate athlete.
Yeah.
And when you achieved that, how does that feel for you, and what was that like?
Oh man, I remember the days so vividly. I came to Aquinas for a lacrosse camp with Coach Jero and Coach Jerry. And Jerry, at the end of the camp, I walked up to her and I was like, hey, I'm really sorry. I don't really have the money right now to pay you guys for it. And she was like, don't worry about it. In fact, do you want to come back next week? We'd love to see you play more. And then she asked me the question, do you want to play in college? And I was like, absolutely I do. I just didn't think I ever could. And she was like, well, I want to see if you could play with our team in college. And I was like holding back tears at the time. So I was like, absolutely, I'll come back next week. I'll come back the week after. I'll come back whenever you need me to. So I remember running to my car after that, speed dialing my mom and just sobbing in the car for probably about 10 minutes. Like, I just got an offer. They want me to play on their team. I'm going to come back next week. And it was just, I don't know, my heart was just so warm. I felt so amazing. Just all the confidence in the world rushed into me. At the same time, all the tears in the world were coming out of me. So
what a great opportunity.
Yeah.
And you do so much more for community as well. And I'm thinking about your Give Back Your Sticks initiative that you started. Talk to me a little bit about that. What drove you to do that, and who is that helping?
Well, for Granville Lacrosse, obviously, we have these drop-ins in the wintertime, and I remember this one time, this little girl came in, and she was crying because she didn't have a stick like all the other girls did. We have ones that we can give you to borrow, but, they're old, they're kind of beat up a little bit, they don't look like the new ones, they don't give you the confidence like the new ones do. And I remember thinking that I had an extra stick at my house that I could give her, and then I thought about it a little more, and honestly, so many other girls have extra sticks too. Like, I could think of probably 5 people on my team who had 2 extra ones. So I thought, why not take those extra sticks? You're not going to use them after you're done with them, and clean them up, string them up, repurpose them, and send them away to girls who can't really afford to have that,
And you're a biology major, which is also not an easy subject, right?
No.
A lot of challenging work that needs to be done there.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me about how you chose to go into biology and what do you hope to do with that?
Yeah, so I'm actually a biology major to hopefully go to dental school one day. I personally have a lot of experiences with teeth issues, and I have a missing tooth, so I had to get an implant, and I was supposed to get braces and stuff, and that all costs a tremendous amount of money. Probably I think the average cost is like $2,000 for braces, which normally insurance doesn't cover that, so you have to pay that out of pocket, which just wasn't an option for my family. So going through all of this, trying to come up with the money for all these procedures was just absolutely exhausting for myself, my parents, and everything. So I'm kind of hoping go to dental school, become an orthodontist, and then hopefully one day I can open my own practice to help people who are in need, who were kind of like my family and couldn't afford it, but definitely needed it.
Helping people seems to be a common theme.
Yeah.
Very, very impressive. Throughout your experiences so far, who would you like to thank from along your way, if you could thank them today, for the opportunities that you've had?
I'd definitely like to thank my mom, first of all. I mean, I probably thank her every day, but I don't feel like that's enough. She's just always been there for me. She's always pushed me to do things. She one time dropped me off at a volleyball tryout and would not let me come home until I had tried out because she knew I would love it, and she was right, I did love it. Same with lacrosse. She signed me up, and I was like, I don't know if I like this. And she was like, you're going to like it. You can do it. And it worked out pretty good. So, and my favorite, and her favorite too. And she's always helped me. Her and my dad, they're like my personal coaches, my personal tutors. They're both extremely smart as well. They've always helped me, like even with weird things like dietary needs, I guess, you know. They've always been super, like, you have to stay healthy, you have to get your hours of sleep. They both act as my therapist when I need it. They're always there to listen to me, always there to drive me places, always there to help me with everything. Yeah, they're just great.
Okay, as we talked about, Bree does so many things on campus and in the community, but one of those things is she works here behind the Moose counter, and she is going to make me one of the students' most popular drinks, which is the Regina Special. Bree, what makes that drink so special?
Honestly, I think it's the vanilla, but everybody else says it's hazelnut, so
who knows? Let's try.
Who knows? All right.
Thanks, Bree, for taking the time to join us for Getting Acquainted. Love hearing your story, and look forward to watching you as you finish here at Aquinas, but also into the future.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You bet. Thanks.